Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have the lovely Gracie with me. She has an amazing YouTube channel. You have to tell them the name
UglyFaceOfBeauty.
And there's such a great meaning behind it, so do have a look at her videos. They're so inspiring. And if you want to subscribe, click on her head.
Click on my head, it's big enough. Look how big it is.
We really had a job getting the light right, so now we're sat on the floor.
Yeah.
But we've just done the look for, it's Beyonce's latest video, and this is the makeup out of it. So we've done a lot of contouring, nice blue smoky eye and a really dark lip, which is so on trend right now. The dark lips are everywhere, like at the Grammys, Khloe Kardashian had them. It's just a really, you'll see it all the time in the press, so get involved. And this is a really affordable one, it's Rimmel. So yeah, enjoy the tutorial.
And can I just say, I'm in love with my face right now, so thank you so much.
Oh, I've had so many compliments.
Make sure you subscribe to Lyndsey's channel, because look at my cheek.
Oh,
but yes, enjoy the tutorial and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye. First off, using my matte, where's my hand? Matte primer. This is Estée Lauder. This is really good to eliminate any shine. Because with all the Beyonce videos, her skin looks incredible.
And I have a spot.
Yeah. So I always just put my makeup onto my little palette. And then I'm also going to be using my Bobbi Brown palette today. And this is a MAC 193 brush. Okay, so with the primer, you just really want to apply it mainly to the oily areas, which is at the T-zone. You don't want to overload the skin with too much product, basically, so just keep it nice and light, the primer. So these are the colours that I'm going to use today. These are all from my Bobbi Brown palette, and I've just put a little bit of MAC. This is Pro Longwear Concealer in NC30. So I'm going to do a bit of contouring, and the brushes that I'm using is, this is a C4 3 Pro blending brush, and it's by Crown Brushes. This is by Crown Brushes. Hasn't got a name. It's just a blending buffer brush.
Link below.
Yes.
Link below.
Right, so when you're contouring the skin, you want to start off by putting your base on, and then we're going to put contour in with the lighter areas. So just mix up a little base. So I don't know if you can see, but I sort of mix all the colours together until I get the right shade. You just turn this way for me, and then just test it here. It's probably still a little bit dark, so just add a little bit more, just lighter one. You can, these are like the Bobbi Brown sticks. You can actually just buy the sticks alone. That's better. And then don't worry if it looks a bit thick. Once you've buffed it in, it'll just look amazing. So it is a little work in progress. This is what this buffer brush is for. It gives such a nice finish. Okay, so now I've done my base. I left this area out on purpose and under the eyes because this is where I'm going to go on a bit lighter. So I'm going to use my lighter concealers now, like these two. Right. It does need to be a good shade or two lighter than your actual foundation to get that really flawless Beyonce look. It's really popular at the minute, contouring, and the way to do it is to keep the foundation quite light. I think at first it feels a bit sort of alien because you think, God, it's not really blending, but it's the only way to achieve the look. And people used to do their concealer just like under here. That's so old school, like Kim Kardashian, everybody now you'll see has all this area, this whole triangle area, really light. I'm going on to some powder, and again the same process. You need a light powder to go under the eyes and through the T-zone, and then we're going to use some dark powders for the rest of the face. So this is MAC, and it's NC5, and it's Select Sheer pressed powder, and a little MAC brush, which is 227. So look up for me, Gracie. Okay, so just tap it in nice and lightly. And that will really bring out that contouring. And you can probably see that I went up through this area here. So these are the areas that you want to be highlighted here, here, down the nose and under the eyes. So the light areas are all done, which now face is really starting to look contoured and sculpted. And now I'm going to use Clove, which is one of my old-time favourites, with a little angled brush. Okay, so now we're just going to come into the cheekbones. If you don't know where they are, just press for the bone and then you'll be able to find them. So these are the areas that we're going to sculpt now. We're going to go round at the top of the forehead, all the areas where the sun would hit naturally, into the cheekbones. And then I'm going to use that brush that I used before, just to come now down either side of the nose. And then you can just do the tip there as well.
I think I'm in love with my face at the moment. I love it.
And then sculpt underneath the jaw. So now we're just going to go on to a bit of highlighting. So for this I just use a nice fanned brush. This is 184 by MAC. And then I just use the lighter shade out of my Nectar Bobbi Brown palette. So you just turn this way for me. This is where you want the highlighting to go. So just dust on that shade, the product there, the shimmer. So nice, just instantly gives you a boost.
Love it.
Face is done. Now I'm going onto the eyebrows. I use a little angled brush, and this is really old, but I'll put a similar one in the link. And then one of my shadows. So probably for grace, I'm going to use Embark. Okay, so we'll start at the beginning here and just get the shape that we want. They're always less full at the beginning as well, so it's good to pay a little bit of attention there. Beyonce's brows aren't really sort of solid and really filled out. They're quite natural still, so I'm not going to do these too heavy. So I know you normally have yours quite full.
Yeah.
Not today though.
Not today.
You're queen bee. And then generally the arch will start just before the end of the eye here. Where you just want to create a little arch and then work down. But Beyonce doesn't have really sculpted eyebrows.
No.
They're quite natural actually. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Yes, that's just define them but without making it too heavy. Our brows are done, and now we're going on to the shadows. In this particular video, it was a really sort of bright blue, so we're going to use this blue, which I think is Electric Eel, but again, it'll be in the description. And then going on to a dark navy, and then possibly a little bit of black. Okay, but to start off, I'm going to use my NARS, Orgasm, it's Goddess, just in the corner of the eyes to highlight. Love that. Instantly just opens up the eyes. With a flat brush, we're just going to go in with the eyeshadow now. So, just about that much on. Is your eye for me? So what we're going to do is just go over half the lid with this bright blue. And don't take it up too high because I want to contour the socket with something darker. And then on the other side of the brush, which was clean, using the navy. Okay. Now we're just going to go underneath the eyes with the same colour. So we just use the tip of the brush. And again, it's the same thing. So a little bit of the bright blue. And then go on to the navy. You can be quite generous with this because we're going to line underneath the eyes too. So sometimes if you just do the finest line of shadow, by the time you've lined it, you've almost lost your shadow. So now I'm just using the same colours but with a blending brush. So starting off in the inside here, because we don't really want to go through loads of brushes, so blend out that line. If you wanted the colour to be really vibrant, you could put something like Painterly on first, which would give you quite like a white canvas, and then that blue would be really punchy. But I've done that before and it comes out very bright, which isn't really the look we want. And I'm just going on with the navy, and I'm just dabbing it into the black as well. So the aim here is just to smudge out that line that we've created with the shadow. It's been more of a smouldery look now. Now I'll do the same underneath. If you just look up for me. Okay, I'm going to use our pencil today. This is Smoulder, it's MAC. So just look down for me. That's it. And then basically the reason I pull the skin up is just so that I can get really close to the lashes. Okay, and then just look this way for me, the eye. So I want to draw all the way round into the corner of the eye and then inside the eye. Sorry guys, slip up for me. And then look up again. And this is what I was saying earlier, like about coming underneath with the dark. We're literally drawing into the lashes. So you don't want to leave a gap, you want to get rid of any of the skin that you can see. It's all colour. Beautiful. Okay, so once you've lined the eyes, what I use is one of these pencil brushes by MAC. Just draw a little bit of black on the tip, and then look up for me. Just smudge out that harsh dark line, and this also just helps you to get any areas that you might have missed. Just turn your head side this way. Look up again, and then look down. So just going to blend through this line. And that really brings all the colour together now. Okay, so using these lashes, they're your lashes? What?
My lashes, yeah, they're called Model It lashes. They're the Diva ones, I think. Amazing.
So basically the reason I chose those is because in the picture, she doesn't actually have a lot of lashes. It's not, the emphasis isn't really on the lashes, more on the colour. But I just want to add a little bit to the ends because that'll just get that nice flick. First off though, I'm going to put loads of mascara on. So I'm going to use my favourite product, surprise surprise, it is MAC. So again, I do the same as I do with liner. I just hold the top of the eye, it stops them sort of from blinking, and then push the mascara down right into the lashes. Okay, so mascara is done. Now I'm just using my duo glue with a little pair of tweezers. Plenty of mascara on the entire lash. As you can see there, I always use the back of my hand to do this. Okay, yeah, nice and coated. If you've got too much on the front of the lash, just push it off with your fingers because it's not going to help it stay on, and it just creates a mess, quite frankly. Okay, so just pushing those into the lash line. Now we're going on to lips. For the lips, I'm going to use RIMMEL. It's Kate Moss 107. It is in my palette. It's this one here. It's just the perfect match for the dark lip in the video. I'm not lining the lips. Purely, I just don't feel the need to. So it's quite a dark shade, but if you did want to use a liner, there's Vino by MAC, which is really good. I don't always bother with lining when I'm doing reds and things. Sometimes what I use is just quite a precision brush.